AVROM SUTZKEVER, 1913 to 2010, was born in Smorgon, an industrial town of Tsarist Russia, today in Belarus. Around this period, the Jewish residents of Smorgon were persecuted and driven out of their homes on a string of false accusations. His parents took refuge in Siberia. Avram grew up in Vilna, the center of Jewish culture and learning, Lithuania. In the beginning, he wrote in Jewish but switched to this language, having fallen in love with its rich literature. After the Holocaust, he emerged as one of the most prominent writers of Yiddish. He frequently contributed his poems to American journals. Avram made an immense contribution to the preservation of Jewish cultural heritage from the Nazis. Many of his poetry collections are available in English translation. He lived in Israel till his death in 2010. The poem is a translation of the original Yiddish version. One of the Holocaust shoe poems, The Wagon of Shoes, captures the most poignant moment in the modern history of the world when a dictator sought to reorganize the natural order of human existence on the basis of his own crazed notions of race. The wagon filled with used shoes represents the people who once wore them but have been spirited away, leaving the shoes discarded with a good deal of life still left in them. The speaker recognizes the shoes and the people who they once belonged to, making him wonder about the feet and the rest of the bodies once associated with the abandoned shoes. The victims' shoes are made to voice the agony of their former owners. Their shoes are imprinted with the memories of the people who have collectively been eliminated. The wheels they drag and drag on. What do they bring and whose? They bring along a wagon, filled with throbbing shoes. The wagon like a chuppah, in evening glow, enchants. The shoes piled up and heaped up, like people in a dance. A holiday, a wedding, as dazzling as a ball. The shoes familiar, spreading. I recognize them all. The heels tap with no malice. Where do they pull us in? From ancient Vilna alleys. They drive us to Berlin. I must not ask you whose. My heart, it skips a beat. Tell me the truth, oh shoes. Where disappeared the feet? The feet of pumps so shoddy, with button drops like dew. Where is the little body? Where is the woman too? All children's shoes, but where are all the children's feet? Why does the bride not wear her shoes so bright and neat, mid clogs and children's sandals? My mama's shoes I see, on Sabbath like the candles. She'd put them on in glee. The heels tap with no malice. Where do they pull us in? From ancient Vilna alleys. They drive us to Berlin.